You are about to hear the most shocking word of your life, and this one is going to shock you very deep. It's direct, inspired by the Lord Himself. And I don't know the person who the Lord is trying to speak to. I believe the Lord is trying to speak to me and try to speak to you. You cannot go back. You know, I don't think it's a good idea for you to try to move backwards and try to look back of what you've left, the promises you've made. I don't think it's a good idea for you to try to put your hand back to those things again. 99% of people who ask God for help are lazy. We want God to help us to stop living in sin. Meanwhile, we have our eyes fixed on it. We want God to help us stop doing the clumsy things of the world. Meanwhile, our desires, our mind is not off from it yet. And we want God to help us have big ministry. We want to prophesy. We want to see vision. Yet, we don't even study our Bible. We don't even pray. We are not even close to God. We ask God for something when we are not ready to take steps. God doesn't bless the lazy. God doesn't work with the lazy. God doesn't work with an unbeliever. God works with believers. I would advise you today to make a different decision. You know, this is what I've actually come to realize, that many of us, many people, many Christian people are stuck because they don't know who they are in Christ. So you don't expect God to help you when you're not ready to receive the help. Take your eyes off those things. No matter how the devil may try to get you back, no matter how the devil may try to hinder you, to distract you, take your eyes off it. Don't look at it, but you cannot go back again. Tell yourself that I will not go back again to those pornography websites, to those masturbation, to those lousy things that you do. Tell yourself that I'm not going back again. It's a promise that you have to make for the Lord. I don't want you to lose your blessings, because I know what sin can do to you. Too much of sin can cause you pain. Too much of sin can cause hindrance. Too much of sin can keep you in the dark while you think you're in the light. So God is actually asking you today to stay away from every appearance of sin. When you look at the Bible, you see God doesn't work with the lazy. You're a lazy Christian. You want God to give you money, meanwhile you don't have anything you're doing. You want God to promote you, meanwhile you don't have a job. You have to do something. You have a little business. You have something. Start something. Start doing something. Just start anyhow. If you start doing something, then God will bless you in that. God will make a way for you in that. God will provide for you in that. God will open door for you in that small business.